Once upon a time, before Amazon was delivering everything, from phone chargers to inflatable dinosaurs in 12 hours, there was another company doing basically the same thing, except it used paper and horses. Meet Sears! In the late 1800s, a man named Richard Sears started selling watches through mail orders. Not because he loved watches, but because he loved selling things. Soon he partnered with Alva Roebuck, who actually knew how watches worked, always a useful skill when selling watches. Together they launched a mail order catalog, and when we say catalog, we mean a phone book-sized monster, hundreds of pages. You could order almost anything: clothes, tools, furniture, bicycles, farm equipment, even entire houses. Yes, Sears literally sold houses through the mail. You ordered it, they shipped the pieces. You assembled your home like IKEA, but with significantly higher consequences if you messed up. For rural America, this was revolutionary. In the early 1900s, many people lived far from cities. Shopping options were limited, but Sears catalogs reached everywhere. Farmers would sit down, flip through hundreds of pages, and basically Amazon Prime their entire life. And it worked. Sears became massive. By the mid-1900s, Sears wasn't just a retailer, it was the retailer. The company expanded from catalogs into physical stores across America. Huge department stores, tools, appliances, clothes, automotive services. If you needed something, Sears probably sold it. At its peak, Sears was the largest retailer in the United States. Not Walmart, not Target, not Amazon, Sears. In the 1970s, the company even built Sears Tower, the tallest building in the world at the time. Because nothing says, "We're winning capitalism," like naming the tallest building on Earth after your store. But here's the thing about empires. They don't collapse overnight. They slowly forget why they were great. And Sears started forgetting. In the 1980s and 90s, competition exploded. Walmart was expanding aggressively with cheaper prices and better logistics. Kmart was competing in discount retail. New specialty retailers were appearing everywhere. Instead of focusing on retail, Sears decided to become everything else. They bought real estate companies. They launched credit cards. They experimented with financial services. They started Discover Financial Services. Then they sold parts of the business, then bought other things, then sold those too. Imagine trying to fix your restaurant by opening a bank, then selling the kitchen. Meanwhile, Walmart was quietly doing something radical, running stores better, lower prices, better supply chains, strangely effective strategy. By the early 1990s, Walmart overtook Sears as the largest retailer in America. That was the moment Sears should have panicked. Instead, it sort of wandered around strategically. Then came the early 2000s. Enter Eddie Lampert, a hedge fund billionaire. In 2004, Lampert merged Sears with Kmart, two struggling retailers, one grand idea. Maybe if we combine two problems, they become a solution. Spoiler, they did not. Lampert ran Sears like a hedge fund experiment. Different divisions competed against each other internally. Cost-cutting became the main strategy. Stores weren't renovated. Customer experience declined. Inventory got worse. Employees left. Walking into Sears started feeling like visiting a museum of fluorescent lighting. Meanwhile, something else was happening: the internet. And remember earlier when we said Sears was basically the Amazon of its era? Well, Amazon actually became the new Amazon. Online retail exploded, convenience improved, selection expanded, prices dropped. Sears should have dominated online shopping. After all, they literally invented remote shopping through catalogs. Instead, Amazon ate their lunch, and their dinner, and eventually their entire kitchen. While competitors invested in stores and technology, Sears did something else. It sold its assets. Stores were sold, brands were sold, real estate was spun off. For example, the iconic Craftsman tool brand was sold to Stanley Black & Decker. Other valuable brands like Kenmore were put on the market. It started looking less like a turnaround and more like a garage sale. Financials kept getting worse. Sales declined year after year. Store count collapsed. At one point, Sears and Kmart together had around 4,000 stores. Then 2,000. Then 1,000. Then fewer. Imagine a business shrinking every single year for over a decade. That's not restructuring, that's retail gravity. Debt piled up, liabilities exceeded assets, meaning if Sears sold everything it owned, it still wouldn't cover the bills. Finally, in 2018, the inevitable happened. Sears filed for bankruptcy. The company that once dominated American retail, the company that sold houses through catalogs, the company that built the tallest building on Earth, was now fighting to survive. Thousands of stores closed, hundreds of thousands of jobs disappeared. A $54 billion empire collapsed into a handful of remaining stores and fading memories. And the tragic irony? Sears invented the exact idea that eventually killed it: remote shopping, convenience ordering, buying products without visiting stores. Amazon simply took the concept and executed it better. Because in business, inventing something isn't enough. You have to keep reinventing it. Sears built the future of retail, then forgot to live in it. And that's how the company once called the Amazon of the 20th century got replaced by the actual Amazon of the 21st. If you like this video and want more like this one, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos.